Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading for my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and come hang out with me. I'm just lighting a little bit of an incense. We've got, I believe it's a copal and a white sage incense. I just feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's so necessary. Even Spirit told me to wear my red hoodie today, so I'm over here like, all right, bet we're popping off. We're gonna wear a red hoodie for protection. And yeah, let me just stick this incense here and see what's good for my beautiful collective. Okay, music that I have playing in the background is, what is it? It's for removing, it said something about envy, jealousy, removing envy, jealousy. Just gonna spray some Florida water with a little bit of an alcoholado mix. Put some on my neck. For my spiritual people, you know, get some on your neck. All right, so let's see what's good. Let's see what we're gonna be channeling today for my beautiful collective. It's so interesting too, because I'm like hesitant to even like speak. Maybe some of you are feeling this way. It's early morning on the 18th. If you're in Orlando or in the area, or even just nationwide, you know what's going on the 18th, that there is the No Kings protest. There is protests against, for Palestine as well. And for Orlando, we have the Pride Parade today. So I don't know, I just feel like I get this energy of like hesitance. I get this energy of, what should I do? Or should I do this? Should I say something? It's like a bag of mixed emotions, and I get that tensions are high, especially just like what's going on in the world. And it's so interesting because we get on here to do readings and channel messages and stuff, and I know a lot of people get upset with people speaking about political things, but I'm like, being a witch, it is political. Being a healer, being someone that speaks to a community, being someone that is an influencer in some type of way. Like if you connect with a community, if you connect to a collective, like you are a voice box for spirit. And I feel like there are things in this world that we can't like just push off to the side and be like, oh yeah, but that's going on in the exterior. Like, let's focus on love. Like, I just feel like it's so insensitive. It's so like out of touch with the world, to do that. So I guess my message that I will say from me, maybe from spirit, is just to protect yourself, to stay guarded, but also to not be afraid. The biggest thing is just to not be afraid and really remember your why. Remember why you're there. Remember why you want to speak up for others. Remember the importance of being united. I feel like there's so much going on in the world that it's so easy to get on our phones and just kind of scroll and like, oh, we see funny shit here, there, everywhere, but then it's like the real deal stuff. It's like, is this real? Am I gonna put importance to this? Like, sucks to be them. Like I just feel like social media and the internet connects us in different ways that in past times we haven't been, but also there's a huge disconnect with community as well. And I get that spirit is saying it's time to reconnect. It's time for you to really find your spirit family and reunite and really push yourself out there to make change. Because if you don't step up and do something, if you don't step up and speak, march, protest, try to create change in some way, shape, or form, it's like then we get nothing accomplished, and then things just stay the same, and things get from bad to worse. And I feel like it's just evident in the climate of the States, and especially with people trying to move out, especially with what's going on. I just feel like it's so important to still stand our ground, to be strong, to not be afraid, to have that courage, to put yourself out there for others, for the community, for people who can't speak up. Okay, so let's see. And if you're not able to attend a protest, there's so many other ways to support. There's so many other ways to still speak up. And I just feel like, yeah, it's important to do it. It's important to pause and stop and take that time out of your day to connect and to think about others, to think about more than just yourself and your bubble that you're living in. Okay, so all right, let's tap in. And if you've already clicked the fuck off, then you're not my people. But if you're still here, thanks. All right, let's see. We're tapping in with Archangel Michael's Oracle deck. He said that, let's start with this deck. Okay, so this is the, what is it? Sword of Light Oracle deck. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Yeah, bottom of the deck, it says you and your loved ones are safe. Yeah, and I definitely get a stance, like standing true, standing firm. It's so interesting because they're putting like Joan of Arc in my head. It's like sometimes it's the people that feel like they're so little and they can hardly make a change, they can hardly make a difference, but they make the biggest impact. They have the biggest roar, you know? Yeah. Especially women, because it's a feminine energy on this card. I just feel like feminine rage needs to be tapped into more, you know? I feel like people aren't mad enough. People aren't outraged enough, you know? It says, let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. Okay. We also have, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels have this situation under control. What will come is far better than what you dared to dream. Get your power back. Yeah, you have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. Woo, if I could speak. You're a child of the divine, so take back your power. Yeah. Especially if you feel like you've been giving your power away. You know, this could be you're dealing with toxic people around you or people that just don't care enough. You're dealing with a job environment that, yes, it provides money, but it's draining your soul. You're in a space right now that you're trying to pray your way out of. I get that you're wanting change, that you're finding that you're being redirected. You're finding that, you know, there are things that may be falling apart, but it's a good thing, because with this blessing in disguise card, I just feel like unexpected, like, I don't want to say oopsies, but that's kind of how they put it for me, like unexpected things coming up that creates change. It's diverting you. You know, and sometimes you won't freaking know. Sometimes you won't know until it, like after the fact that it happens, it's like, oh, so this didn't happen, right? Like I applied for this job and this didn't happen because I was actually meant for a different job. So it was a blessing that they never responded to me or they rejected me because better is here, or I'm being redirected to something that aligns with me more. And collective, I truly feel like you are regaining your power back, because it's like you realize that you are powerful, but I feel like there's certain moments where you give your power away to other people in an act of trying to people please, or in an act of trying to just kind of, you know, coast. But in essence, you're like losing yourself. So there's things, people, places, habits, there's things that spirit is saying like, hey, it's time to address these things. You know, if you're being called to, you know, let go of smoking or drinking, or if you're being called to, you know, really take a look at the friendships that you're around, the people that you kind of have in your inner circle, and seeing them for who they really are, and if they really are supportive, and if they really do have love for you, and, you know, or are they the people that are constantly complaining and then doing nothing to change their lives? You know, I feel like collective, you're shifting in an energy of being more serious about who you are and where you're going and the experiences that you want to have in life. And I feel like Spirit is helping you in realizing this, and also in taking action and directing you to where you need to be. You know, it's not enough to just pray for change, right? It's like, let's pray for guidance. Let's pray for the knowledge so that we can actually take action. Yeah. So we have the card, recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and be open to divine guidance. Yeah. And I definitely get that too, especially if some of you are being called to, like, you know, like, sober up a little bit, like stop drinking so much or stop smoking so much. It's because they want you clear of mind. They don't want you distracted. They don't want you avoiding. They don't want you numbing. They don't want you in a state that you are not open and able to receive the message, right? And we also have the card of someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. Now with this relationship, this could be, hey, I have a new boss, or I have someone that wants to partner up in business, or I have an actual like love relationship coming in, or a platonic friend that's really going to uplift you. There's something here about an amazing person that's going to come into your life and really better it, change it for the better. And I just get that collective, you're so worried and stressed about the next steps forward, but Spirit is saying we have your back. Things are being redirected for you in a certain way for you to really reclaim your power and find peace and find yourself again. And it's time for you to really see just how much Spirit has their hand in your life, how much they try to help you, how much they support you and love you, and also acknowledging that they're bringing new people in your life. They're bringing better people. So if you're at this point in time kind of setting boundaries or closing the door on certain relationships or really shifting things in your life, just know that they're saying better is coming in. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's see. What else do we got from my beautiful collective? Let's tap into what is this oracle deck? Believe in your own power oracle deck, I believe. Let's see. What is going on? And if you hear my cats in the background, you already know what time it is. I got home and they're just like, they got the zoomies. They're over here excited because, you know, lights are on. They're out in the balcony. They're running back and forth. All right, so let's see. Ooh, you know what's so crazy too is I've been so channeling dragon energy. Like I have like dragon oil and like lucky dragon oil, and I ended up getting 2 new decks that were like a tarot deck that's tarot draconis, and a dragon oracle deck that I'm working with so that I can add them into the mix, but the way they wanted to come out. So for some of you, maybe you resonate with a fire element or energy, or really like you really like dragons or something about them, like kind of calls you in, right? I know everyone's just like mythical creatures, but I feel like in some way, shape, or form, like the things that we feel like, oh no, that's fake, or oh no, that's made up. I'm like, have you seen dinosaurs? Like, tell me you don't think that that's a possibility. Like, like, tell me you don't think that's a possibility. Or even unicorns. I'm like, we have rhinos, we have horses. I'm like, tell me you don't think we could have a horse with a fucking horn. I don't know why they're just like, they're putting that in my head of just like, really? Like, if you can't just like believe in that for 1 minute, like, why don't you believe in yourself? Because there's something about you that's magical, collective. And I feel like for some of you, it's just like, yeah, no, I don't believe that. Just like I don't believe in dragons, just like I don't believe in unicorns, just like I don't believe in this, that, and the other thing. There's something to that. You have to like reclaim your power and really believe that you can, that you are magical, that you have this power within you. But look at this. This girl's over here with her sword ready to slay some dragons, right? She may be afraid. Who knows? But we're not seeing that fear. She's still taking steps forward. And you know what too? Like, she cannot be stopped. She's over here, an amputee, walking with a fake leg over here ready to slay them dragons even more. Like, maybe they knocked her down. Maybe they took something from her, right? But she's still back at it. that's something that I feel like can resonate with you guys. That maybe feeling like people have stolen things from you, your energy, your time, maybe ideas, people, like who knows, what other people, envious people have tried to take from you, try to hurt you, tried to break you down, but still here you are, like you're here ready to slay them all. I love that we have the universe here too. It says we're all just stardust. Yeah. I also get too with the hands here, it's like being open to receive a gift from the divine, right? It's like, are you ready for change? Are you ready to be open to receive? I didn't even notice at the bottom of the deck we have gray. Endings are inevitable. Yeah. So there's something that's ending for you, collective. And Spirit's just saying this ending is meant for a reason. Yeah, this ending is here to clear a pathway for you. So it's like, be open to receive. I feel heavily too with the dragons and slay them all that this is divine justice stepping in and correcting things for you. Sometimes you have to stand strong and tall and voice your opinion and defend yourself. And I feel like, collective, maybe in the past you would have cried, you would have been intimidated, you would have shut down, you wouldn't have used your throat chakra. But in this point in time, it's so important for you to stand up and speak that I feel like it's now or never for you. This is kind of like do or die. And it feels that important to you to be able to stand up and lead in some kind of way, or speak, or use your voice. It's interesting too because we have spaceship here. It says, don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, don't be afraid to sing. Don't be afraid to be you. Especially if people want to try to shut you down. They don't want to listen to what you have to say. They don't want to give you that time and space. Make space for yourself. Create that space for yourself. Be that advocate for yourself. And don't be afraid to shine. Because with singing too, it's a gift, right? Either you got it or you don't. Like people who are blessed with a singing voice, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Music is so healing. And I just feel like to be able to share that with the world, it's like, please don't hold yourself back from sharing who you are in the world. It's so beautiful and it's so necessary. It's so needed. Like there's so many great artists out there that are undiscovered because they sit at home and they sing at home, or they sing in their car, they sing to their kids, or that's it. It's like the people that are like this close, that's it. They're the only ones that hear it. And I just feel like there's something about your voice that's necessary, collective, that needs to be shared with the world. It's like show up for yourself because you are needed here. We also have storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah. Yes. I also feel like too, collective, there's something here about because they're emphasizing like the girl jumping through puddles, and I get that she's kind of looking around. It's like after hurricanes, right, you want to assess the damage. It's like, all right, let's see what's good, what's going on here, like, but I get that there's something about your inner child that's happy to be outside in the rain, to be outside puddle jumping, to be, you know, to smell what the earth smells like as like rain falls down. There's something about that. Also, being in Florida, it always cracks me up because like with hurricanes and stuff like that, there's people that just like, they go straight to the beach and they're like ready for the storm, and I'm like, what are you gonna do when the storm gets here? I'm over here like, get inside, what the fuck? Being the New England girl, like but I get it. In a way, I get it, because you're just trying to embrace Mother Nature and being like, damn, this storm's crazy, but we still here. Yeah, it's like all hard things come to an end, you know? I mean, they do. And again, endings are inevitable. There's something here about endings, and maybe it's difficult or it feels chaotic in the moment, but it will subside, it will end. And then there's new things that come in, and I feel like Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to be yourself, to stand out, because the people who have tried to put you down, they're going to end up getting their just desserts. They're going to end up really, you know, seeing the flip side of the coin. Especially if they were bullies, especially if they're people that tried to steal from you, take from you, tried to copy you, tried to put you down. There's something to that, collective, that they cannot defeat you. Try as they might, right? And you know what? Some of them could possibly even admire you for the fact that, like, damn, this person just does not give up. No. Why would we give up? Why the fuck would we give up? Have you seen us? Like, have you seen the collective? It says gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Yeah. You don't need someone else to fix you. You got you. Right? And the thing is that you're necessary as is. As is, right? Because just as she's holding this cup that's fixed, put together with little strips of gold, I'm like, you better keep that, because if you got gold in your cup, like, that's beautiful. That's perfect. Like, it's repaired. You're putting yourself back together again, and you're becoming even more unique, more beautiful. And yeah, there's something too about opening the doors and the windows. So for some of you with needing to like cleanse, especially with the incense that I have, it's like, don't forget to open the doors and the windows. Don't forget to let the light in. You know, some of your spaces can feel dark, heavy, gray. That's when you're really needing to open up the doors and the windows. Do a floor wash, you know? It's like clean from back to front, do a floor wash, and then place protection at your doorways, at your windows. It's like, do this for yourself. Cleanse your energy, cleanse your space. Don't forget who you are and the fact that even if you feel like there's things exterior to you that you cannot control, there's things that you still can control. There's things that you can still change, and it will help lift up the energy for you. Okay, yeah. And also too, it's like, there's something to that about being okay with being alone, being okay with being on your own and really figuring out what it is that you want. There's something about, what is it, Pretty Woman that they're putting in my head. The like, she didn't even know how she liked her eggs. It's like, is that the movie? Is that who it is? Please, like, let me know. But I think that's the movie. Because they're just channeling the message. But it's just like the fact that she just chose to order her eggs however the guy that she was with that she ordered, like, she would tailor and dress a certain way and tailor her food interests to be what other people, you know, wanted. And then she never even knew how she fucking liked her own order. And it's like, you better know yourself. You better get to know yourself. Like, you better love and appreciate who you are and figure that shit the fuck out before someone else comes in and it's like, you don't know? Like, yeah. Don't doubt your worth. Lighthouse, I am always enough. Yeah. And some of you need that. Like, she's putting up that picture frame of like, I'm always enough, and she has flowers up, and it's like, decorate your space. There's someone that maybe you've moved into a new place or you're about to move into a new place, and they're saying, decorate your space, make your space personalized, make your space you, and also add those little reminders. Some of you need those affirmations up everywhere you go so that you see it and then you smile, you remember it, you say it out loud. There's something powerful about you speaking these affirmations and saying them out loud. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, so let's tap in. Let's go to tarot. I know we're already at 20 something minutes, but collective. It's so funny. They're saying in my head, like, if you vibe, you tribe. Like, if you're here, you understand, you get the vibe. For those who get it, and those who don't. But either way, still come back. You may find some kind of message in here for you. Okay, so what do we have? We have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Let's see what's going on with this Knight of Wands and this Two of Pentacles. Maybe some of you were dealing with someone that was kind of flighty or kind of didn't know what they wanted. Oh, I'm holding the deck upside down, my bad. Yeah. Collective, you win by choosing yourself. I'm just gonna say it like this. You win by choosing yourself. If you're dealing with people like love interests or like, I don't know, people that just are wishy-washy, even friendships, you know, that they have multiple friends or multiple people, or not to say that there's anything wrong with people having multiple friends, but you're just kind of like an option. You just feel like in every aspect of your life, you're left as an option. There's something to this that Spirit is saying you're about to cut this shit out because you're about to see people's true colors and really stand up for yourself and place a boundary. That's how you win, by really standing up for yourself. Because this Knight of Wands is kind of like wishy-washy energy. It's like one day they're here, one day they're gone. Like they're non-committal. They're not really like open for anything other than just fun, you know? And that's okay, that's fine. But I just get, collective, that you're turning the page and you're being more serious now. And that's just not the vibe of where you're at. You know, I just feel like you want serious relationships. You want serious friendships. You know, you want best friends in your life. You don't want people that are constantly in and out of your life, or like they're just around your life when they want to, you know, go to concerts or party or whatever. And it's like, maybe that's just not where you're at anymore. Yeah, with this Two of Pentacles, right? Like you're not meant to be an option. And I feel like, collective, this is you really needing to take that stand for yourself of like, you know, as you're transitioning, right, from one phase to another, right? Like maybe you liked to do the partying, maybe you liked to, you know, and there's nothing wrong with partying and having fun and going out and this, that, and the other thing, but maybe you're just transitioning to a more slow life, or maybe just realizing like that's just not the vibe anymore for you. You just want to settle, you just want to relax, you just want to be at peace. And it's just like you have to choose between the two. And I just get that Spirit wants you to find balance in your life. You know, it's not all party and no work, and it's not all work and no play. They really want you to find that balance within your life. And I get a lot of this is you really choosing you. I get too that there's people around you that they could just steal from you. They could just take from your energy. They just want the benefits of being around you. They take advantage of you. And I just get, collective, look, Queen of Swords energy. I see that you're seeing through the bullshit. You know what I mean? The people that are like wishy-washy in your life, you're seeing through the bullshit. And you're going to stand out in some way, shape, or form. There's something here about, because we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, right? It's you really recognizing your worth and saying, no, I'm good. Really heavy placing like boundaries. You're just like, I'm good. I'm so good on all this. Like, pass. You know, you're focused on your peace. You're focused on your happiness. And if you're the only one that's clapping for you, then that's fine. Because why? You're always enough. You're more than enough, right? And these people too that are kind of in and out of your life, whether they're friendships or a love interest or whatever, it's like they make you feel not good enough. Because I have this Jessie Reyez song stuck in my head. Excuse me. It's called Begging for Love. It's like, you make me feel like I'm asking for too much when really I'm asking the wrong one. You make me feel like I'm begging for love. Fuck am I begging for love? Oh. Yes. You make me feel like I'm asking for too much when really I'm asking the wrong one. Yeah, you're just asking the wrong one. You're around the wrong friends, around the wrong vibe, right? You're around the wrong love interest too, especially the people that are kind of in and out, and you recognize that. You're like, oh, I peep it so much. Yeah. I get that you're going to be blocking these people out, especially the people that are kind of between two minds, right? Or between two options, or they're making you an option and you're just like, what? Like, that's not what I want, right? And it makes you sad. I feel like this heavily is a disappointment for you, but Spirit is saying, like, hold on a second. You don't need to focus in on this anymore. Like, give yourself that moment to grieve it, mourn it, be like, oh, so sad, too bad, next. Like, we have another option here for you with this Two of Cups. And look what came out. We have justice here. We have justice, collective. So I just feel like if you've been feeling like things are not settled, or you're just like, what the hell is going on? Like, these people, yeah, look, because look, the Seven of Cups, feeling like an option. And I just get, Spirit is literally like, what is it? Don't be so thirsty because you might drink a cup of poison, kind of a thing. Like, it's like that. It's like not every option that's presented to you is the right one. It's like, take a closer look and then make a decision. That's what they're saying. It's like, just because it presents itself doesn't mean that it's right for you. And they're like, yes, that's the truth. That's the damn truth. things are being illuminated to you. The truth is being illuminated to you, and someone could be really stressed out about this. Maybe you're stressed out about it, or other people around you are stressed because the truth is coming out, that you're really seeing the truth. Yes, because the Queen of Cups is here. You're truly intuitive. You're very psychic, collective, and you really need to trust that, you know? The High Priestess with the Queen of Cups. Some of you definitely are witches. Some of you are definitely very spiritual, very intuitive. It's like you don't give yourself enough credit for your intuitive gifts. And Spirit's just like, hello, you got these gifts for a reason. Like, can you tap in and connect? Like, stop being with your head up in the clouds. Like, we're trying to give you messages and you're over here la la la. Like, yes, we have the Ten of Pentacles here and Justice. Like I said, Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. You're being redirected. You're being redirected from this energy. And either you're stressed out about it and worried and just like, oh, how's it going to go? Or who's it going to be? Or can I trust people? Like, it's this overthinking energy. It's like you're uncomfortable with shit. Like, you're uncomfortable because you don't know. And for some of you, you're maybe a little control freak. So you're just like, I need to know. But truly what Spirit is saying is you're about to get the Ten of Pentacles, exactly what it is that you want, right? Like, if you're looking for a serious commitment and family and home and a lot of abundance and money and just like whatever your Ten of Pentacles is for you, it's like the ultimate peak, you know, of like, I made it. Yeah, that's about to come in for you. Something that you've been wishing for, something that you've been wanting. And it feels like Christmas. It feels good when it comes in. It feels like I've been waiting for this. I've been asking for it. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Yeah. And it's so funny too, because we're not even there yet. We haven't even hit Halloween and they're putting Christmas out over here. Maybe some of you are like, I don't know, maybe Christmas is your favorite holiday. And like, you're all about the decorating and like, you're ready for Mariah to defrost. Like, it's time. Like, that's what I got in my ear. Like, some of you were like, I'm ready for this. Like, I want to be cuddled up with matching PJs. And like, yeah, that's the vibe. But yeah, collective, it's because you have to block out certain people, certain energies. You're in that space of transition, right? And it's going to be so evident. It's going to be so clear with the Sun card that came out. Like, truly, the people, the options that are not for you. They don't fuck with you that way. They don't like you that way. Like, you're going to see it. And you're going to recognize it in the fact that, like, your body almost rejects them. You're going to be like, ugh, I don't like them. I don't want to be around them anymore. Like, you're just going to recognize that you're distancing yourself from people. And if they keep pulling, they keep tugging on you, they keep asking, you're going to end up having to say something, and that's what's going to cut it off. Or you're going to end up having to block people and just be like, that's it. No explanations needed. Like, whatever it is I feel like you're blocking someone's energy from trying to have access to you all the time, but they're just takers. That's what I get with that Seven of Swords and this like flighty Knight of Wands energy, Two of Pentacles energy. It's like they're just takers. They just kind of make you an option. They bounce back and forth, and then they just take. And they either make you feel like an option, or they're just not a good option for you. And I heavily get the emphasis of this applies to friendships and platonic energy, right? Like coworkers, acquaintances, people that you feel like, man, I feel close to them, or I feel like I like them, or there's something about them that you like, but at the same time, there's something about them that is off. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it deep within your heart, because the Queen of Pentacles is not just psychic. Like, she's very empathic. She feels with her heart. She loves very hard. Like, she's a very emotional person as well. And like, you take it to heart when people backstab you, when people hurt you, when people take advantage of you. You really take it to heart, because you love hard. You love with the most heart ever. Like, I don't even know how to emphasize this, because I just see roses all around her and this full cup. Like, you have so much love to give. And the thing is that when you pour out and pour out and pour out, that's when your intuition comes in and is like, stop that. When your intuition is like, stop that. You need to stop pouring out to these people. Trust it. Trust your intuition when your intuition is speaking to you and saying, no more. No more. You need to block that. You need to block these people out. You need to cut ties with those people. You need to put boundaries down with these people. And that's fine. You can have love for people. You can love them from a distance, especially when they're just taking. And then it's like, what are they contributing back to you? Oh, is it just gossip? Oh, is it just me? Like, when do they sit and listen to you? When do they ask about you? When do they care about you? When do they put that effort into you? How do they show that they love you and that they show up in your life and that they're there for you? You know, it's people like that that you have to pay attention to. And I just get justice is here. With this 10 of Pentacles, is beautiful. You're being redirected, collective. If you thought like someone's your person, or like, you know, these people are your friends or whatever, it's like what's done in the dark comes to light. And I get this is a heavy, deep emotional change. Like, you're really going to be seeing this. Also, we have a new moon coming up, I believe this Tuesday, where this shift could happen for you, collective. But yeah. Oh my God. This has been delayed. There's a delay here. This has been delayed. Oh my God. For some of you, it's like you've been delayed because you've been having too much fun. You've been outside having too much fun, and then you're like, hold on, let me settle down. For some of you, it's just been delayed because you've had life situations that you had to focus on things to get yourself back on track. You've had to like double down and get serious about school, double down and get serious about work. You've had to really like reconfigure your life. So there's been delays on this coming in, but I just get, collective, like, this is the fact that these cards came out. You have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Wish fulfillment coming in, and love, happiness, from romance, relationships, like connection. Bruh, you got Justice, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, like, with the Sun. As much as you've had to hurt and process things and be stressed out over things, I just get that there's this shift of you're moving on from that. You're no longer accepting less than what you deserve. And that's where the healing comes in. You know, people, it's interesting because what Spirit is putting in is people that are constantly saying, oh, I've healed. They're the quickest to jump and like speak up about it. It's like, no, it's just something that you show, like you show by how you react to things. You show it by how you behave, how you move, how you interact with people. Don't just talk about it, be about it. You know, it's not enough to just say, oh, I've healed. I've done this work. I keep going through the same cycles. If you keep going through the same cycles, it's because you haven't hit it yet. You haven't got there yet. You might just be all talk, no action with your healing. It's like, oh, okay. Because Spirit is quick to test. It's like, how are you going to treat someone that's going to love you right? Are you just going to be defensive? Are you going to be argumentative? Are you going to, like, they're over here just trying to be like, oh, I'm just trying to get to know you. I love you. What's going on here? And then you're like hitting them with like brick by brick. No. Do your work, heal, work on you so that when love comes in, you're able and capable of recognizing it and accepting it and receiving, right? You can't think that everyone that fucks up and like messes with you and treats you badly, that that's your person and that everyone else is going to be like that. No, that's where the healing comes in. That's where taking time out for yourself comes in, right? This Hanged Man card. And it's okay for you to be single for a while, or for you to like not have a lot of friends around for a while. Why? Because not everyone is for you. Not everyone is meant to access your energy and be around you. And sometimes we need to do that healing alone so we can recognize what we will accept and what we won't accept. For some of you, this is the recognition of your self-worth. And removing envious people from your life, because that 7 of Swords is envious people. Especially, you could have like envious friends that like maybe you tell them your business and they like smile in your face, right? And they listen, but in the background they could be talking bad about you to other people. They could be like, I hope they fucking stay alone for the rest of their life. I hope they fucking never get a promotion. I hope their money goes sour. Like, yes. This is what they're talking about. People like that is what they're talking about, you know? Especially if you have people around you that are constantly talking and gossiping about other people and, you know, yeah. It's stuff like that. Like, you're phasing that out of your life, collective. And in turn, Just wait. I feel like some of you two are afraid about this kind of love, this kind of commitment. Yeah. With this Hierophant, yeah, you're leveling up spiritually, and sometimes it's scary, like leveling up spiritually, but Spirit doesn't want you to have regrets. Spirit doesn't want you to live in the past. They don't want you to constantly focus in on the past, you know, or not even give someone a chance, you know. Spirit doesn't want you to live like that. Excuse me. They have me burping all, like, I don't know if you guys have been like having weird digestion issues. I don't know. Collective, y'all need to, maybe you need to take a look into like the foods that you're consuming right now. Focus more on whole foods, focus more on foods that are good for you instead of processed foods. I don't feel this like patch that fell out. Focus more on taking care of your body right now. Okay. Let's see. We have the Ace of Wands that just flipped over. And the King of Swords. I'm telling you, you have a match coming in. You have someone that's very intellectual. They could be more of like a stoic energy. Yeah. You've been waiting for this person. Or maybe they've been waiting to speak to you. We have the Three of Wands here. Yeah. You have an offer that's about to come in from someone that maybe has been waiting and holding off. Maybe they're watching you and seeing how you move, right? They're observing you. Yeah. Whoa. Two of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress that just fell. Wow. Yeah, Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Empress. This is something that you don't see coming. This is something that you don't see coming. This new love, this new offer, because it's the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. There's someone that's been watching you and waiting. Because this Three of Wands, it's like, it's something that you've been anticipating. Maybe you've been feeling it like, this is coming in, but you haven't quite like seen it yet. Yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles here. Maybe this is someone that you work with, and maybe this is someone around you at work, or like they see you working. I don't know, there's something to that. Four of Swords. I'm telling you, this person's silent right now. They're not saying anything. They haven't said anything yet. There's a lot of an anticipatory like energy right here. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles. They're waiting. They're watching and waiting. I think a lot of this too is this person's trying to move on from a negative situation, or they've had to deal with their own hurt and pain and betrayal. And that's why they're just watching. They're not taking full-on action yet. But I get the sense of wanting to communicate. This person's closing out a cycle with this Ten of Swords here, and that's why they're waiting. This person could be getting a divorce. This person could be breaking up. They could have gone through a breakup recently and they're still healing from it. There's something to that, where they've had to cut people out of their own life, but they see you, collective. They see you as like something that they want to pursue. They see you as someone that is amazing. And yeah, let's see what else. Yeah, with this Knight of Swords too, they may just end up coming up to you and talking or texting, or there's something that they're going to end up making an impulsive decision. I feel like they've been waiting long enough, but I feel like it's because they're waiting to fully like close out this cycle and feel like they're ready to move on, you know? Because sometimes people, like, you get out of a relationship and you're not ready to just jump into, you know, something else, because there's still stuff that you have to process. You don't want to bleed on someone else or blame someone else for past things that you've had to deal with. Like, I feel like this person's very aware of that. Like I said, with that King of Swords, they could be a little bit more on the stoic side. But I definitely get to, with that kind of hard exterior that King of Swords have, they still are very soft on the inside. They're still very loving and kind, but they don't, this person makes wise decisions, if that makes sense. This person's not going to just rush into things and make, you know, stupid decisions. No, they're not, that's not the type of person that's coming in. I feel like they're very calculated in their next move. They're very logical. They think, they could be overthinking this too. I saw 444 on the timer. But yeah. Yeah, it's been delayed. It's been delayed for a reason. Honestly, I think it's because both of you are healing. And you guys are both matching up to this. Underneath is the Ten of Pentacles again. Yeah, maybe it's been delayed because someone still had to feel like they were good enough in order to pursue something with you. Yeah, we have this Four of Cups here too. Yeah, this is like a hangover. It's like you're getting over it, your recovery. This person's in recovery mode as well. Yeah, but it's like what's really evident, what's really clear. We have the Hierophant, the Moon, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, this person wants success. They see you, they want a higher level of commitment. They want something serious with you. And that's why it's like they're waiting for the right time. They don't want to miss out on an opportunity with you. And I feel like maybe right now they're evaluating stuff that they've gone through in the past, and they're still healing and working through it, but recognizing that there are better opportunities out there and that they see that with you. You stand out. There's something here, collective, where you stand out heavily, because this Six of Wands, it's like you're the prize. You're the prize right here. Yeah, Eight of Wands. They want to communicate. They want to take action towards you. And honestly, isn't this so cute? Look at the little kitty with all their friggin', I love that cats. They're so cute. With all the brooms there, it's like they're about to take flight. Maybe they want to catch a flight with you, or they're about to come closer. There's something about that they're making that decision of wanting to communicate, wanting to get closer, wanting to speak up, say what they need to say. Because I just got that song in my head. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. Oh my God. Yes, please say what you need to say. Holy fuck. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that's very hardworking, and maybe they see you and your work ethic, and they're just like, yeah, this is someone that I can build and grow with. This is someone that, like, yeah, we can alchemize together. Like, this is someone that, I'm telling you, they're a deep thinker. And they are a planner. They're planning this out already in their head. Like, I see it. Yes, this is someone that will give reciprocal energy. This is an equal give and take. This is not someone that's going to shy away and like let you do all the work or have you chase. Like, this is someone that it's going to be a back and forth kind of relationship. Yeah, they want to move towards you. They want to move away from the past and move towards you with the Six of Swords. They want peace. They want calm. They don't want the drama. So if any of you are into that toxic bullshit drama thing, like, they don't want that. They're moving away from that. And I feel like, collective, so are you. And it takes so much for people to do this, to recognize this and do the healing work. Like, you guys are both doing this, because I feel it. Like, spirit is, because I feel like the beginning of this reading was definitely about you and the healing work that you're doing. And I get that. It's reciprocal. This goes both ways. Yeah, look at this. We have the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. This is union energy. And I love so much that they see you as a high value person, because it doesn't matter if it's like male or female. The Queen of Pentacles is very high value. You could be someone that owns your own business. You don't have to, but I just see that you're very abundant. You're high value. You could make a great mom or dad. You could make a great partner. Like, this is someone that they see you as someone, as a great investment. Like, they want to invest in you. They want to invest their love, their time, their energy into you. And that's what they've been observing. So I feel like, collective, soon you are about to be receiving some kind of message, some kind of communication from this person that's going to come in and be like, yo, about this. Like, they have hidden feelings for you. This is something that they haven't, you know, expressed yet. And you don't see it coming. Collective, you don't see it's coming. You could be like out here like, oh my God, look at these streets. It's just trash everywhere. Oh my God, they need to clean up these streets. Like, what am I doing outside? Let me go back inside. Like, fucking Amazon guy's gonna have to come get me. Someone's gonna come get you. Look at this, the Chariot. Oh, this could be someone too that's like old school romantic. Like, they're gonna come pick you up for the dates. They're gonna open your doors. They're gonna be like, I got you. That's just what I heard in my head. Like, I got you. Like, they're very calm. There's something about this person. They have like a calm confidence that, collective, the way my voice just went high pitched, I just feel like you're going to be like, oh my God. You're going to be like melting on the inside. Like, oh my God, I feel so special. Duh. Because they see you as the prize. They see you as special. So why wouldn't they treat you like that? They're the type that they're going to be like thank God these other people fumbled you, because where have you been? I've been waiting for you. Because they've been dealing with fuckery too. They've been like, oh God, please, like, where is this person? And then they see you and they're like, oh my God, let me watch this person. Let me see how they move. Let me see how they move in their singlehood. And they're like, you know what? This person's pretty dope. I like them. I want to get to know them more. That's what your person is like processing. That's what they're processing. Like, they've seen you as the prize the whole way through. They see your worth from the get-go, from the jump. Because how many cards here? The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, yeah, they see you as a high value person. They want to be ready for you. That's why they've been getting their shit together. And they've been waiting. They've been watching and waiting. This is not someone that... Guys, when I say this is a peer, when I say this is someone that's around you, you know of this person, or they're a friend, like, this is someone that, like, you're gonna be friends to lovers. Like, it's that vibe, it's that energy. Like, you're really gonna like each other. And you know that there's some relationships that people get in, and then at the end you realize, oh my gosh, I got into this romantic relationship, and then we're building this life, and people end up realizing they don't like each other, they don't respect each other, they don't like each other. This is not that connection. You're really gonna like each other from the jump. You're gonna get along. You're gonna be really, like, close friends. You're gonna be able to talk about anything. You're gonna be able to talk about your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, the things that you want to do in the future. You're gonna be able to plan things with each other. You're gonna be able to have that open communication that it's not going to be an argument. It's going to be a discussion. It's going to be, let me get to know you, you get to know me, and we see where we come together. Let's see where we align. It's going to be, yeah, great minds think alike. That's just what I heard in my head, like, great minds think alike. There's something about it that you're going to be able to vibe. And I don't see, like, the same person. Like, you're not dating yourself, you're just dating someone that understands you, and they're willing to listen, they're willing to learn you. They're this person studies you. That's what I heard. Like, this person studies you already, so they're already like, this is my person. Like, they're already accepting that, like, it's a yes on their behalf. You know what I mean? It's a soulmate though, because this person, I can't even talk. This card says soulmate, peer, supportive friend, dependable, faithful companion, helpful. Like, this is someone that if they definitely see you struggling, that they're going to be there. They're going to have your back, right? Like, if you're, oh my gosh. And it's so funny because I tell this story to, like, my friends. I don't think I've told this on, like, YouTube, right? Like, when my ex and I were, like, newlyweds, because we got married when we were 21, right? And I'm 35 now. This is like back in the day, but when I was like 8 months pregnant with my first baby, my front tire blew out, and I remember calling him and crying, and oh my gosh, this is the first time I've ever had a flat, but like, it blew out. Like, that thing was shredded. And I was on the side of the highway, and so many people stopped by saying, oh my gosh, I can change this for you. Like, I genuinely had guys stop by, and like, they were super sweet. Like, I will change this for you. Like, are you okay? And I remember calling him and being like, oh my God, I'm so stressed. And he was like, just get a tow and go to the dealership. Like, he did not want to fucking like be there for me. And it's something that I take away from that relationship, because I'm like, looking back on it, you know, it was something that I'm like, damn, like, I really experienced that. And I wish that, like, we genuinely got along better, and that we respected each other and liked each other and were there for each other, instead of it just being like, we're married. But yeah, it's something that, like, this person's not going to leave you stranded on the highway, on the side of the road, like, and saying, figure it out. Like, this person's going to be there for you. They're going to be pulling up because they see your location. They're like, oh, you're not putting gas in your own car. Like, that's this type of person. They're going to be there. They're going to love you. They're going to support you. And I just see that. This is victory, because you guys, this is a win for both of you. And this is in divine timing. Like, Spirit has perfectly timed this out for you to meet this person at this time. This soulmate of yours that you're meeting now, it's like, it's unstoppable. This is something that's inevitable. You're going to meet, you're going to connect, you're going to get together. This is something that Spirit has ordained and is protected. Protected with the red, with the dragon energy, with the Archangel Michael's messages in the beginning of someone new coming. Yeah. his message was, this is divinely protected. Like, we got your back. We're here for you. But yeah, guys. So, yeah. And you know what? A lot of people are going to talk about this. A lot of people are going to talk about this. They're going to be like, oh, when did this come about? You know, people are going to be like, I also get too, you're going to get compliments. Like when you guys go out, you're going to get compliments of like, oh my God, you guys are such a beautiful couple. Because people are going to see how you interact, how you laugh, how you joke, how you like snuggle up with one another. And it's not going to be like, oh my God, PDA. No, the way you guys vibe is going to be beautiful. And people are going to recognize it. They're going to be like, wow, you guys have made great kids. Or, oh my gosh, you're such a beautiful couple. You guys are going to be getting those compliments. So yeah, prepare yourself and heavily look at, yeah, these endings were necessary. These endings were necessary, and really like trust your intuition, because whatever's ended is for a reason. You've regained your power, your strength, your confidence. And yeah, I get to like, watch out for the snake people. Watch out for people that like, it's a no. Really set your boundaries, really like shut it down. The envious people, the jealous people, look, they're still popping out in your reading. Why? Because they're watching too. They're watching you too. And look, judgment, I'm done. Judgment and justice is here. Judgment and justice are here. Yeah. And look, the ladybug, you guys are, you're so lucky. You're gonna live a life, an abundant life, a life of leisure. You're happy, you're comfortable, like your wishes are coming true, and this is your justice. You've gone through fuckery, and things are about to be corrected. And the haters, the jealous people, the people that did you wrong are about to watch this happen. They're about to have to watch you get your justice while they get left behind in the dust. Another one bites dust. Another one bites dust. Ow! Another one bites dust. Hey, hey. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you with this reading here. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and comment down below if this reading resonates for you. My website is down below in the description box. It's the only way that I book, at thebrujacarrieliz.com, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.